Alright, we're back with Pokémon UltraMoon, and I'm basically where I last left off, except that, as one might expect, Igloo has now been successfully renamed into Igloo, wait, what? Into Yuki, as I noted last time. That's the game basically gave me an idea to do that. So I did, because it's not like anyone actually watches these videos. So obviously I didn't get any suggestions from anyone that watched it. I'm not exactly like... I don't know, I don't think it's... Well, it's not... It's certainly not an original name by any means. It just kind of fits the theme of how these names just kind of ended up being mostly Japanese-esque, except for Fluffy. Fluffy is something else. So I guess if someone has like an idea I really like, is sure, go ahead and give that a try. Anyways, here's a Pyukumuku. I somehow have a feeling that this fight is going to get mildly annoying if it has like counter or something. Let's see. No, it seems to be content with just boosting up its stats and being an annoyance, really. Fair enough. Pyukumuku is something... It's a kind of Pokemon I could probably use and be completely okay with it. But somehow I feel like most people would never want to use a Pyukumuku purely because it's not like it has any kind of offensive presence. It's basically a worse Garbink in that regard. Garbink at least can have offense if you want. I mean, it sucks having offense, but at least it has that if it feels like it. Okay, got my level up for some Pokemon, possibly Damo, no? Or I guess Ippo was at 32 as well, so that works. Okay, I have successfully explored the beach. So let me pick up this, and then we'll backtrack a bit to fight the few regular trainers here. Pretty sure I skipped like at least this guy. Okay, I'm not going to question how you know Lana or why, but let's see. Hisato. That sure is a Japanese name. I would also think it would be more of a female name, but sure, whatever. I did not mean to do whatever I just did there. Did I? Yeah, I used Iron Defense. I rather not. I didn't mean to actually do that, but there's no need for me to switch, so I'm just gonna throw some rocks at this thing. I'm worried though, he does have two Pokemon. And if he has a Feebas, there's a very real possibility that the other thing is going to be Feebas' evolution. The worst Pokemon of all time, so I'm not too worried. Can I, in preparation of that, can I like please get like a boost? I would appreciate a boost right about now. Nope. Nope. So, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be something completely unrelated. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, at least Gyarados is a physical attacker, so Damo might be able to actually handle this by throwing rocks at it. Yeah, I think Damo can handle that. It might have water type moves though. And I don't have high enough defenses yet to actually out-heal this thing, so I should start doing that. Can't go accidentally taking any permanent damage after all. It's worth noting though, that damage is after one boost, so that is not exactly trivial kind of damage. One more, and I should be mostly good. Yeah, that's still 6 damage after 2 boosts. Unfortunately, it's not like there's much I can do about that. Damo might have defenses of the cards as mentioned before, but as the game gets harder, those defenses are going to be less and less useful no matter how much I stack it. And these 4 HP heals don't exactly do many favors either. Luckily, I have plans. Because I don't think... I think right now Damo has 1 out of 4 of its final move set. Yeah, I don't know. So, Stealth Rock is not gonna stay. It would be useful to keep it around, but it's not ultimately gonna be that useful. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Stealth Rock will be replaced eventually, and so will both of its offensive moves. It doesn't need offensive moves. It's going to replace all of that with Toxic and stuff to keep it alive forever. So basically, the final moveset is probably going to look something like Toxic, Rest, and Light Screen, because it doesn't get any defensive, special defense boosts, unfortunately. So that's probably going to be what Damo does in the end. As long as it can basically survive 3 hits from a Pokémon, it is going to win the fight. Of course, that's in the case of special attacks, that is... This is a bad matchup, by the way. I should be still switching out. Yeah, as long as Damo can survive 3 hits without especially defensive boosts from a Light Screen, it can't lose, basically. Like, because of Light Screen going off eventually, that does mean that it's not a 100% reliable strategy to go with. Yeah, this fight is going to take a while if I don't switch, so let's just do that now that I've made Larvitar slower than a floating rock. As far as the other teammates go, I believe... Not sure if I mentioned it last time or if I checked it between the last one and this one. Yuri is going to evolve at, I think 35 is when it learns the next move, and that's a move I actually want for it. So that's coming up relatively soon. Of course, I might definitely want to look into non-leftovers items for Damo in the future as well. Birds. Okay. I feel like I had problems getting to this place like before. Mostly because this isn't really well advertised as something you can actually get up from. Okay, and that is a max potion. How useful. Okay, we finally made it. It's time for spooky trials. Can you heal me? No. Lovely. So, has this changed in any way? I presume yes. Okay, it's still the snapshot deal. I assume the not really jump scares are going to be different. I would very much hesitate to call them that. Is there anything I want to pick up before I head in? No, apparently not, because I already did it. If I was smart, I would have gone and healed Damo first, but I don't think it's gonna be a massive problem. Oh, I am very spooked by this. What if I just ignore that? What if I just ignore all of that and go for the door here? Oh, it's locked. How spooky. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that now. So let's see. Is it still a Ghastly we're dealing with? That sure is a Ghastly. Okay, I have to imagine there's some kind of a twist here. Like, there's no way all of this is going to stay the same. I expect the totem Pokemon to at least be different, if nothing else. That you can't just have that otherwise. Okay, let's see what kind of damage Damo can deal with Rock Throws against an unevolved Pokemon a few levels lower than it. Pretty good. Is it faster now than a floating ball of gas? Yes, it is, surprisingly. Unfortunately, it took 6 damage from its own attack. I wonder if that's... Actually, that's a good question I just had. Could go me, I guess. Is Confusion affected by defense boosts on you? I know it's based on your attack, but do boosts affect it? Or defense in general? Because I feel like 6 damage is considerably high, and that sure was a Pikachu. Gee, I wonder what this is. Alright, is it gonna be a Haunter? Yes, it is. Okay, unfortunately Damo is still in the front, and Damo isn't doing super hot in terms of moves it can still use. I hope this time, if it still is a Mimikyu, I don't get like swept by the damn thing. I've been doing pretty badly against the totems lately. Maybe it has something to do with this team. Maybe this team isn't all that hot. Okay, well, Damo can't really defend against Nightshade, but... Oh, it's actually faster than Haunter after one speed drop? Okay, but why though? Oh, so that's unfortunate. I'm not going to actually switch out despite that. Just going to keep Damo in and hope it's still alive by the time it by the time it's not dead. One more Zoom should do it. One more turn should wake you up. Come on, rocks. Damo, you're a rock. Rocks don't need sleep. Oh. Okay. Haunter did nothing with its highly advantageous situation. Damo wins. Next up is, I think it's the plushie that's gonna be floating. Oh, both of them are floating. I feel like only one of them used to. Could be wrong. And yeah, I'm still gonna be sticking to Damo being the one that leads into this fight, which is a terrible idea. On the other hand, I feel like Damo is not gonna be beating this Gengar, so that's fine. I don't know if that's actually fine. That might not be fine at all. That's a physical attack and that did 20 damage. I don't think Gengars are known for their physical attacks. And I've lost access to my most devastating move. By which I mean my only devastating move. Well, let's see if I can still survive. Like that was only 6. That's a considerable downgrade. Well, not much else I can do. Let's just stack up defenses and be ready to get hit by a special move instead. That was 31 damage, I think. Damo can't take another one of those. That's still disabled. Well, let's hope it works. Also, Damo is still after only 1. Okay, Damo is dead. Damo was still after 1 speed downgrade. Still faster. I'm legit impressed. Let's give Yuki a shot. What's the worst that could happen? So, which has more offense? Ice Punch is 75, Iron Head is 80, so Iron Head it is. The only thing that's iron-headed here is Yuki. You're supposed to be better than this. You're not supposed to be... I don't know. Oh. Convenient immediate awakenings. I did check how Alolan Century evolves. And it certainly is different from the normal one. It doesn't evolve by level anymore. And that is something that will be happening before the end of this island, so we're gonna be getting all of our evolutions basically before the end of this island at this rate. Also, Yuri was a terrible matchup. Why the hell did I go with Yuri? Gengar is poison. That is an awful idea. Okay, let's get the rest of my team into sleep as well. Seems like a good idea. At least it doesn't have Shadow Tag, I guess. Oh wait, Gengar doesn't have that anymore. Oh wait, does it? Does Gengar have that? Now that I think about it, I think it's the normal Gengar that lost Shadow Tag. It could also be the other way around. Whatever, time to heal my team. My team took surprisingly big hits from that. Okay, first of all, well, I have 29 revives, better make use of those. Wake you up, not gonna bother healing that 1 HP of damage. I'm sure that's not going to be relevant at all. And then I feel like I have... Elixir will be used on Damo so Damo can actually do stuff. Okay, what do I want to lead with? I think Yuri is the obvious option, so I can throw some seed at it. Maybe even get the paralysis, and just to be safe I'm going to save. If this goes north I wouldn't... Oh! Yes? This is... Well... Mm-hmm. And it's gone. That was worthwhile. I do kind of wonder what would have happened if I actually did do something up, like if I did leave. So outside of that, it seems like this trial was completely unchanged. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed, but then again, Mimikyu is also kind of okay. Okay, that's Rose. All of them, I believe. I think it did that before as well. Alright, throw seeds. I can't... That was Leech Life, and that... How the hell did you relive that? I don't want to keep Yuri in, obviously. But, yeah. Yeah, I was saying something. I forgot what I'm saying. Planet is bad. Yeah, I can't paralyze that, so I need to... Or can I? I don't even remember what type Mimikyu is. It's fairy... It's fairy and... not fairy. I'm gonna switch to Fluffy, because Fluffy can take physical hits pretty well, and ghosts will definitely not hurt it. Yeah, that's a pretty easy to handle amount of damage, and so is that. I think I will be fine, honestly. Fluffy is going to get decent heals off of that, and I'm gonna start using like Shadow Claw on this thing, I guess. Wait, is that a good idea even? Well, I can tell what isn't a good idea. Any of this damage. Well, that broke the disguise. And Fluffy should be able to take another turn of this. I guess I can actually drop their speed with Bulldoze. That seems like a better strategic option. Alternatively, fuck you, because of course it's crits. Why wouldn't it be crits? Okay, Raku. There's no way Raku is gonna be faster though. And this thing has almost certainly, like, Thunderbolt. Or, you know, that doesn't matter because I forgot it has Play Rough. And Play Rough Sur is a one-shot. Okay, let me think here. I want to deal with the Banette. Now that I've lost any hope of basically being able to slow this thing down, I think it would be a good time for me to start actually taking this thing out, so I have less damage to worry about. I also completely forgot to mention, but I also gave Yuki what do I call it? That's bad. Never melt ice. It's not much, but it sure is an item. And Dippo is going to run away now, unfortunately. My opinion was not relevant to that. Or... no? Huh. How? Why? I'm gonna be sucker punching the Bennett out though if I can. Please don't fail. Okay. Now I'm just hoping it doesn't summon another Pokémon to deal with me. Alright, Hippo is out. I'm down to 3 Pokémon. Gotta go with Yuki first. Damo is my last resort, basically. I've made a terrible mistake. I've made a terrible mistake. Oh, this is extremely bad. Yuki, please. Okay, that was at least a crit, but still, Christ almighty, that damage. Yuki can't take another one of those. I'm gonna switch to Damo right now. I hope Jellicent doesn't use a water type move. Damo can take whatever that is. Just fine. I've made a terrible mistake. I lost. Yuki can't take a hit from this. Yuki absolutely can't take a hit from this. Shit. And neither can Yuri. And I'm not gonna get those. I won't get the leech life off unless I survive a turn. I mean, in theory, if I was to live this, which I can't. Okay, resetting. So that makes the second time the Totem Mimikyu in a game has just swept my team. So I suppose that was just pure idiocy on my part. Let's see what happens if I... Nothing. Is that it? Okay, that was short-lived. Okay, so let's try this again, please. Since I don't want to bother with that cutscene again, let me save here again. I don't think I'm going to fail again, though. The only reason I failed was because I'm an idiot. So let's properly do this. Same strategy, basically, just with less fail. Okay, let's start by having the damn leech life on this thing. And I swear if it crits or leech life misses, I'm going to just fucking reset immediately. I'm not taking that kind of shit. Honestly, though, it might... No, I said I would reset, and I bloody will. It might be a better idea to go for the paralysis first, and then go for that, but I'm not sure if it's still going to be faster than Yuri. Because if it is, it's gonna be kinda bad for me. Because basically that means I'm not getting leech life heals out of this thing and all that good stuff. So I'm not really convinced that's a good idea. I mean, I guess I can give it a shot. It does have boosted speed though, so could be very bad. Okay, let's see how this is gonna go or not go. Yeah, no. This video is already a complete travesty because I had it on the first go already, and then I made everything bad by being stupid. I don't know why I thought that the totem Pokemon have a thing where they only summon one Pokemon and never any more, unlike normal battles. I don't know why I thought that, because that's really dumb of me. Okay, whatever. Just Leech Seed it and move on with my life. I'm still amazed, Yuri. Are you shitting me? That's 2 times in a row where that fails. I'm not taking that as a start. There's I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I keep failing. Speaking of failing, I wonder what would happen if I used all the 6 photos and didn't take a picture of Mimikyu. Okay, I'm gonna check what is the accuracy of Leech Seed, rather. I think it's 90. Let's see. That's 90. Am I gonna get a 3rd miss in a row? Or am I gonna get critted? What the fuck is this? I'm not taking that. And for the record, I could very easily cut all of this out, because this is frankly probably complete garbage to watch, because no shit. But this is ridiculous. I am going to have you watch all of this. I'm gonna see what happens if I waste all the pictures. Nothing. Gotcha. So, yeah. About that. So, am I going to get a 4th miss in a row? At this point, it's like 1 in 1,000 chance already. Are we gonna go for the 1 in 10,000? Because if that happens, I'm going to call complete bullshit and there's some RNG seed fuckery going on. Mostly because it's Leech Seed I'm using. God, please tell me you're just gonna crit this time instead. Okay, no. Finally! Imagine if that had missed. That would have been, as I said, 1 out of 10,000. I'm more likely to find a shiny on the next encounter. That's no joke. That's infuriating. Okay, now what do I do with this Mimikyu? Do I need Yuri later? If I don't kill the Bennett first, nothing should ever be bad about this. So I think I'll just let Yuri take the fall so I can get some other Pokemon in here. I think I have an idea though. I'm gonna be taking full advantage of Leech Seed here. So I'm gonna put in Fluffy and I'm gonna immediately switch to Damo. Damo should be able to take these hits just as well, if not better than Fluffy. So if... Oh my god! Okay, that's curse. That's good for me, I guess. Okay, so that play rough did a lot more damage than I would have expected, and that curse is not exactly the nicest. I guess I'll switch back to Fluffy. Alright, if nothing else, I can always hit some damage on these things with... Of course it went with play rough twice in a row, why wouldn't it? Of course it predicted a switch and burned me, why wouldn't it? Okay, provided it doesn't crit, Fluffy should live a play rough and get bulldoze off on both of them. That will remove Mimikyu's ability at... I don't believe this. This is some A-grade bullshit. Okay. What do? I need to get a hit in on this thing. What do I use to get a hit in on this thing? I guess Ippo and its priority is my best bet. I'm gonna get burned though, but just first impression Mimikyu. No questions asked, disguise is gone. Okay. That's gonna still hurt a bit, and I didn't get burned. Okay. A Screech I'm not worried about. I can deal with that. I don't think they have particularly special attacks. So more importantly, I'm gonna get a decent sucker punch on this Mimikyu, and it probably won't die from that. Oh right, it's also a fairy. Wait, am I drunk? Did Screech lower defense instead? Am I this drunk? I can't see Yuki surviving even if I set up a wall. So I'm gonna have to just take this hit and this hit and then Iron Head this for medium damage. And at this point I kinda need to switch. What is it gonna use though, is the question. Shadow Claw. Damo can take it, right? No problem. Come on, Damo. I believe in you. Come on, no crits. Okay, it's Will-O-Wisp. This fight is a complete train wreck in every conceivable way. But at least Mimikyu is almost dead. The problem is that almost is not good enough. Yuki can't take a hit from this. Raku can't do anything. I don't think I still can win. The only way I can take this thing out is by surviving a turn. But Mimikyu is almost certainly going to use... Okay, no. I'm gonna stay in with Damo. And Damo will have to take the fall here. Yeah, play rough. I assumed so much. So, okay. That went poorly. And by poorly I mean exactly as I planned. So now I'm going to switch to Yuki. Yuki can't take a hit, but that means that Mimikyu is going to use Shadow Claw instead. Please, Raku, take the hits. No matter what you do, just take it. Survive. Easy every time. Please survive that one as well. Thanks. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Thunderwave this bastard. Immediately. Okay, I win. It's all over. Just Flyinium Z the shit out of this planet. No questions asked. No survivors. Crash it all down with 0 survivability. This fight was some intense stuff. Mostly because I got still, like, insanely unlucky in many parts of it. And Yuki got a level up. Thanks. Gyro Ball. No thanks. Okay. So, we made, like, no progress in this video. Like, all of it. I fought like 3 trainers and they did the trial. That's slightly less than 0 progress. Okay. Is this dialogue gonna be the same as before? I remember that she was very spooked by the lack of or the existence of the room at the back that doesn't supposedly exist. So did any of that change? I mean, nothing else here did, so I'm gonna guess that it didn't either. Dusk balls, thanks. Yeah, come on. Waiting for the... Yeah, okay, it's... Yeah, this is all exactly the same. Okay. Well, we certainly made roughly 0 progress. Next time we're gonna be continuing towards back to eat her house and all that good stuff. So we're getting pretty close to dealing with Kusma. Oh boy. Bye.